Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Eden Crafters. Let's get back to it. I was looking around our little base here and I'm noticing our power level seems to be unusually low. Does this guy show what their power requirements are? Let's look at the wind turbine. Yeah, we're meeting only 39% of the demand. I want to put more wind turbines down, and I've been just kind of looking around for a place to do it where we're not just sprinkling them, random. It might be worthwhile to start thinking about the aesthetics here and what we want to do. It would be kind of cool to have the wind turbines up on a hill, right? Let's do that. Let's get materials for a wind turbine, and then we'll think about seeing if we can put these on top, on a hillside maybe, and then we'll monitor and see if the energy is actually being transmitted. Now it says when we go to craft them, it says produces electricity in a local power grid that connects all nearby energy sources to machines that require electricity. So I'm not sure if nearby and local means like this whole planet or just in a close proximity of where the machines are. So let's get materials to build like 3 wind turbines. We'll put them up top of a hill or something, and then we'll come back and see if we're still only providing 39% of the demand. I also noticed, let's get in here just so I don't waste my oxygen. I also noticed that with the solar, it has fluctuating power, which is kind of expected. You're not going to get much solar at night, but it says 5 to 24 megawatts over on the right side of the screen. Now, usually these games will have a battery or something, so if you wanted to use a lot of solar and have your factory run 24 hours, you had, batteries storing up extra charge during the daytime. I don't see those here yet. It might be something that we're going to unlock, but I'm not seeing those, and I kind of expect to see those. But anyways, that's just another thing I kind of discovered. We need to build this analysis radar next too, but let's do some turbines, at least 2 of these. Looks like I got enough for 4. So let's go out and about, and let's go up this hillside. Seems like it just makes sense to have wind turbines on a hillside. Now we'll see how this looks, and we may have to do a little terraforming to make it look decent. But let's head on up. Can we climb up here? That wasn't too bad. How about right along here? Let's plop one down and just see what it does. Let's see what it does as far as the how it's going to look. And I can't. Can I see how you're going to rotate? I guess I can. We want to kind of go towards the coast. So I'm going to place this far away just so I can see the rotation. And then I'll bring it right there. And let's see if we can get a few of these placed. I wonder if the rotation's the same. Yeah, it looks like it held the same rotation. Like I said, I think we have room for resources for 4 of these guys. All right. That doesn't look bad at all. I like it. I don't think I have resources for another one. We could take a look. Yeah, I need more iron plates. That's no problem. We've got a bunch of iron. That's kind of cool. Now let's see if it the amount of electricity need that we're satisfying has increased as a result of doing that. I guess I can take some of this stuff out. Get a bunch of nodes through here. I don't know if they're ever going to get in our way of building or not. I also found a cobalt deposit over by our kind of up the hill from our copper one, our big copper deposit. So that's going to help. We'll automate the mining of that. Just going to pop here and replenish oxygen. I suppose I could smelt those things that I just picked up. And let's take a look at what it shows our energy need now. Oh, power 93%. Nice. Let's do some more of that. I know I need to automate the iron plates. Someone made a comment about that. I definitely do need to do that. I'm trying to figure out where we're going to put like a big factory. That's part of the reason why I've been holding off. I saw later we're going to get a steamroller. So that will be cool for leveling areas. But I'm thinking let's go do 4 more of those wind turbines. What was the other ingredient? We needed the iron plates and iron rods, right? So let's get 20. Yeah, let's get 20 iron rods, and that'll get us, we could actually build 5 things. Yeah, eventually we'll just automate all this stuff. I'll let this run through. We'll get some more rods. And maybe a few more plates, actually. All right. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that looks more like what I'm expecting, right? I kind of think that's cool. And then I walked along the coast here, and there's a little flat area that kind of runs alongside this big lake that we're purifying right now that isn't too bad for building or routing belts. So, I don't know, maybe we'll build our factory kind of around in a big long ribbon? I'm not sure. I'm trying to decide all that. Let's throw 5 more turbines down. Maybe, does it make sense to have them down a level too? Like on this level? Yeah, I gotta first get them lined up the way I want them. Let's put one next to here. That looks about the same, right? That's off, that's off. That's the right angle. The correct angle, I should say. Boom. These don't have to line up perfectly as they go up the hill, but... hopefully this will solve some of our power needs for a good long time as we put down more machines. Alright. Yeah, I like the look of that. Kind of picking up on the wind that's coming up this hill to generate power. That's cool. I like it. I like that quite a bit, actually. All right. So we're let's go do our objective. I was going to say we're purifying this big lake. I was thinking about putting another purifier down. But I guess we're 75% pure. I wonder if that covers this entire lake or just the local area. I guess we'll see. Let's do the next objective that they want us to do. If we go into tasks, I think it's this one. Okay, terraformation. Build an analysis radar to find large deposits of ore. I haven't done that. I'm not sure why that says done. Maybe that's from a previous save, but I don't think we have this radar. Let's get one built. See what it takes. It's this guy right here. 2 iron plates. We need a rotor and 2 circuit boards. Rotor, yeah. I wonder if we should be automating some of these building materials so we keep doing by hand, like the rubber. I think we're gonna keep doing this. What I don't know is, like, if we build an automated factory, what's gonna consume the resources that we're automating? Is it all of these little buildings that I'm building? Like, there's nothing we're really feeding, so I'm tempted to do handcrafting for everything. But maybe we shouldn't. Maybe I should be automating rubber out of this guy. And who would even do that for us? Take a look. Production. Assembling machine, that wouldn't be it. Forge. Iron, copper into ingots, rock into cement, or quartz into silica. Part producer wouldn't do it. I don't think. Refiner. Crafting part. I guess we could build some of these. I'm just thinking if we wanted to automate the rubber production instead of doing it by hand. How could we do that? Which machine is it? I don't think it's this guy. Recipes. Coal, cement, silica, osmium. Definitely not that one, dude. Those are kind of doing our terraforming for us. We could try and craft these other machines. Part producer. An assembly machine, and at least see what the recipes were that these guys all handle. It does say it. I mean, transforms a crafting part into the selected recipe result with support for conveyors. That doesn't tell me a whole lot. Let's build one of these just to do it. We'll have to do some handcrafting. I kind of feel like we should be setting out to automate some stuff. And since we need rubber for the rotors, maybe that's a good place to start. We seem to keep wanting to build rotors for things. Okay, so what's next? Iron beams, I got the cement. I need 2 circuit boards and 4 gears. Gears are what? Out of rods? So I need 12 rods. Man, we used up a lot on those solar panels. We'll grab some iron ingots. That's something I should probably be automating, right away. Oh man. Rods and gears, that would be easy. Craft, want to build this guy right here just to see what the recipes are. I need 2 circuit boards. Circuit boards, 1, 2. Let's go out, just plunk that down. Looks like it's getting a little foggy out here. Part producer. What can you do for us? Rubber, right there. And it'll do these little rubber belts for us. Rubber and rubber belts. Thinking. I think what I'm thinking right now is, should we set up like an ad hoc little factory where we've got this part producer, we've got a storage in the front, a storage behind it, and then we just craft at will what we want. A batch of rubber, a batch of rubber belts, from that rubber, a batch of gears. Maybe that's a place to start. And maybe we can take advantage of how I placed it here. Let's see, can I get, let's go get some organics. I'm gonna actually use these to build a little wooden platform. Craft. Foundations. I kind of like the idea of this wood. Whoops, 0. Is there a faster way to build? Yep. So this is almost like a little dock. But I'm going to build a place for storage containers for this thing. And we're going to do just little ad hoc batches of production to start with. I know there's a little guy down here. Whoa, get out of there. I guess that block's going to stay where it's at until we get better at terraforming and we don't have toxic gases floating all over the place. All right, let's craft a storage. This guy or this guy. Container V2, 27 slots. This guy's got 18 slots. This is actually fine, but we need iron plates. And maybe iron plates is one of the batches that we do first. Let's craft up a bunch of this stuff. Yeah, I'm just not sure what we're going to need to mass produce. But I think we'll find out as we play on. It should become self-apparent. What else do I need for storage containers? I want 2 of these. That should do it. And I need belts, right? Those are going to be more iron plates. Do a few more while I'm in here. Alright. And we'll terraform that back a little bit. Storage container, craft. You. Just like that. And belt. Oh, no. Place is there. Off center a little bit. Alright. Let's try that again. Maybe we'll push it back a little bit. That may have cost us some resources. Just iron plates. Not the end of the world. Yeah, we don't have the old lineup, the satisfactory lineup with the control key. That looks... Can I get on top of this? Maybe that's the way to line these up. Give that a try. Is that any better? Okay, that looks happy. Let's pull this back a bit. This might be a case for building some batteries, right? So we could swap those into our suit. When we're doing this, kind of changing the terrain here. Basically, I'm just going to put a storage container that's going to be our input into that part producer. Inventory's full. Input. Rock. Recipe. Can you... Oh, you can't do the cement. I was thinking I was going to get rid of it right away. Alright, alright, alright. That's fine. Pop the rock in here for now. Do I have organics? I got a little bit. We can have this guy make us some rubber while we're doing our stuff here. E. And we want to craft one more storage container. And I'm going to hop on top of this guy so we can line it up. Yeah, this time it's going to be bringing materials in. Boom. And we're going to share this across different crafting batches of crafting things. Okay, but let's go get more organics. I know we could belt the organics over there, but like I said, we're just going to do this for batches right now. You know, next thing I'll throw some iron ingots in there and we'll send those through and make plates and rods and all that kind of stuff. So there's our organics. Now we're making rubber. That looks kind of interesting. Let me eat. I need to make the better food too. I'm using the kind of the lowest end food. And I'm going to drop some sulfur off while we're waiting for that rubber. And then we want to build, ultimately we want to build this. So rotors or circuit boards, right? We're the next thing. 2 circuit boards. Silica and copper plates. Guess I'm probably going to have to do that one by hand. Do I have any copper? I've got organic here. Let's throw that in this guy. Copper ore, not much. Guess we're gonna have to go fetch copper. Oh man. Was there copper in there? Thought I saw some at the last minute. Yeah, I got copper. Just need to make copper plates. One and two. We need the rotors. The rotors need those rubber band things. These guys done? Yep. So I'm going to take this rubber, slot it into here, and tell this guy to make me rubber bands or rubber belts. Oops, wrong key. Grab some of those. And craft our rotor. And what's left for this guy? The antenna. Antenna. That's a beacon. Where's the antenna? Is that in here? Iron rods and more copper plates. Let's do a batch of iron rods in this thing. Like I said, I'm just kind of baby stepping my way over to automating. So I'm going to throw you into here. All those iron ingots. And you can make me a bunch of iron rods. Meanwhile, that guy will smelt us some more iron ore. And we can throw plates in here next time or something. And in theory, we won't have to do so much handcrafting, and we'll scale up the automation to be better than this, but this at least gets me away from handcrafting just to build these devices that we're placing down. The antenna. And now we can build this guy. Is this supposed to be outside? I gotta think it is. Got everything we need. Let's go place that somewhere that makes some sense. Ooh, what about on top of this rock? That would be cool. Can I get up there? Doesn't look like it. I could build my way up to that. I'm gonna do it. Kind of like that idea. And the hotbar changes every time I use something. So it makes it a little hard to keep using stuff. How about cement? Do I have it? Yeah, I do. I got tons. I just need to build myself a little ladder up there. Let's see if I can actually get this part. Hey. Not bad. Oh, I think I fell a little bit into the crack there. All right, I want to see if we can build build the analysis radar up here. Craft. Where are you? Boom. Will you place? Oh no, it clips through. But we might be able to put a platform up here. Let's do some more foundations. I still have 9 cements, not a ton. Ooh, I fell through. Oh no. That just destroyed the rock somehow. Oh well, we're learning, Learning how things work. I still thinking maybe we set up an elevated platform here. We can make it look better as we play on. Need more cement. Let's get it. Can this guy make cement for us? No, you do not. I think it's the smelter guy that does it. Alright, let me hammer some of this out over here. Let's see if it'll fit up there. I'll put pillars to make it look like it's supported and everything, but I just want to see if we can actually place this. Craft this guy. Looks like it's... Bam. Awesome. I like it. I like it. Let's see. Do I have... cement 20. Yeah, eventually maybe we'll just make this a solid block structure that comes all the way down. That's cool. That's cool. I like it. Oh man. This is kind of cool. All right. Bear with me here. Let's see. Is there anything? Is it telling us anything? Or is it just going to show up on the map? Let's head back into our little base. The wind turbines look pretty sweet back there. And planet analyzer. Okay, it says that's done. Build the analyzer radar to find large deposits on the map. Let's look at the map. That's not the map. Map? There we go. Oh man, check it out. Yeah, that surfaced a whole bunch of stuff. Cobalt deposit, cobalt deposit. Nice. Copper deposit. Yeah, I think the one I saw was over here. This is the I think this is the copper deposit that we've already exploited, and then up the hill there's cobalt there. Is that our wind turbines? No, large iron. Iron, and quartz. Yeah, I saw that too, actually, walking along the coast here. Like I said, there's a little flat area just along the coast. All right, cool. Let's get back to what we're supposed to do. Let's go to tasks. What was the other one? Planet analyzer. Okay, reach 1,000 square meters of fertilized regions, and that number doesn't seem like it's moving at all. We've got our little fertilizer guy doing here, but he's probably got a limited range. Ground 50% fertile. He's got all the power and water he needs, but this is never going up past 50% fertile. So what can we do about that? Do I need to place another one far away? And I can't tell if the terrain's changing. Unfortunately, I am red-green colorblind, so greens and browns and reds and anything that's got a little bit of red in it or anything that's got a little bit of green in it, I probably don't see it the way you see it. So what can we do about that? I noticed there was another production building. This guy, greatly, this spreads vegetation and helps oxygen generation. Fertilized regions. We need to fertilize. That one's probably not going to help us. This guy doesn't really fertilize. It irrigates and spreads vegetation seeds. But this is the one we need. Although this is the same thing, right? Irrigates the ground and spreads vegetation seeds. Irrigates and spreads vegetation seeds. Should we try and do one of these guys somewhere? It's going to need water, so we're going to need to pump water. You know, we'll need another water pump. I guess we could do it somewhere else. Let's do that. Let's get what we need for another water pump, and then we'll do the other ground fertilizer guy. Whoops, that was a drone. So another water pump is going to be more rotors. So let's do another batch of rubber and rubber belts. Get that going. This guy on rubber. Give you that. I'm going to take the rubber belts out of here. And let's see, do I have enough for rotors? I do. One. I need cable. We're going to have to go get that copper, unfortunately. Soon. Here's our 2 rotors. 2 rotors, 4 iron plates, and 2 cement. Okay, we're good there. Now what do we need extra for this? 12 iron beams. Iron beams. Or iron plates and iron rods. Alright. That guy's still doing rubber. We got iron rods. I don't want to have that guy do a batch of plates, but he's still doing rubber. Get some iron beams produced. Not enough iron plates. Not enough ingots. Learning. Maybe we should just full on automate iron plates and rods. Craft. Yeah, I need 12 iron beams. Another 4 rotors. Oh man, another 4 rotors. Get this guy doing rubber belts. Yeah, it's starting to come through, right? We probably just need to set up a bunch of production lines for each of these building materials. Man, that's going to be fairly huge. Fairly huge. Where can we build all that out? I guess up along here, just have a bunch of platforms or something. I mean, there's a bunch of space here. We could even tear up that habitat and build a big factory here that does the rubber belts, does our plates, does our rods, does our rotors, does all our stuff. But man, that's a huge effort. That's a huge effort. I'm not sure how much we're gonna need, but it does seem like we need a lot, right? It seems like we're constantly coming up short on stuff. Let me think for a minute and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I think I've got a plan in mind, at least short term. So if we look at our objectives, let me hop in the our little habitat here. Show you what I'm thinking. If we look at our tasks, we've got this planet analyzer, right? As soon as we get 1,000 square meters of fertilized regions, we're going to unlock the ability to scan this ore deposit. But more importantly, we're going to unlock this analyzer here. Analyze materials to discover new crafting recipes and machines you may need. And once we have that unlocked and we build it, as soon as we scan sulfur ore, I think that's going to unlock this steamroller. If this steamroller does what it says it does, terraforming vehicle used to flatten or smooth the ground efficiently, then we can maybe start leveling this area. We got kind of a round area that's mostly flat. We got that area that's extra hot. I don't know if we're going to be able to, what we're going to be able to do in this area. But maybe we do kind of this ad hoc crafting that I've been doing, just to get to the point where we get that steamroller. And then maybe we can carve ourselves out a flat area where we can really pull the copper down with a belt, build a copper plate, you know, automate copper plates and whatever's needed there, cables, automate our rubber production and rubber belts, automate, you know, rods, all that kind of stuff. See, this says warning high temperature. Wonder what we can do about that. If once we build the atmosphere, if this will be better. But this might be a good place to steamroll and build a huge factory. We do have our ship here. Eventually we're going to be able to use this. I'm not sure how yet, but eventually. Let's do that. Let's do that. We're going to have to handcraft our way through this next objective. And I'm still thinking we want to build this thing. So let's get 12 more. Let's get 3 more beams. And we need 4 rotors, unfortunately. That's going to take a little bit of time, but we'll do it. Let's do 4 more rotors. I'm going to make some more rubber. Maybe not. We'll do it by hand. Grab that. Oops. Grab all of it. Oh, my inventory's full now. All right. All right. Let me make some cement. I just was chewing up some dirt out there. And then can I make anything else here? Osmium ingots. Throw some iron plates in here. Just because I got a ton. Don't know how to use the osmium ore yet, or the cobalt. Let's move all that in inventory just to free up space. I need rubber. I got room for that. More rubber and belts. We need 4 rotors, 4 more rotors than what we've got, so 6 total. Cable. Might need to go get copper here real soon. How much did we get? 5. What's it take? 2 per? Oh. Yeah, I gotta go get copper. Let's go get it. Just gonna have to slog through it here for a little bit. Where is our copper? Up this way, I believe. Do I have room in inventory? I do. Grab all that. Let this craft up because we're going to need it eventually, so we may as well grab a little bit extra. Boom. All right, we need 6 of these total. That's 5, that's 6. And then I need more of these beams, iron beams. So plates and rods. Let's go. Did I grab all the plates out of there? I think I did. Grab this iron. Here's 12. So I got my 12 beams. I actually need cement of all things. And I need 10 filters. Oh man. Where are those at? Where were the filters? Is that you? Yeah. Much more iron plates and sulfur. Sulfur. Let's grab those iron plates. See if we have enough. And again, we're trying to build that big seed planter guy so we can get 1,000 square meters. Or 1,000 square, yeah, 1,000 square meters I thought it was. of fertile land. There's 9, there's 10. And then I'm going to need material for pipe, but we'll worry about that in a second. Craft. We got our beams. We got our rotors. We got our filters. I just need a little bit more cement. Do I have any stone in here? I have one on me. I'll throw a couple of this copper in here to make room. And let's grab a little bit of stone so we can make cement. We'll just terraform this area out a bit. Alright, and then what do I need for pipes? Just want to make sure I've got some extra. I think it's just iron plates. Yeah, we should be good. Should be good, should be good. In fact, I'm going to take that iron and throw it into here. This guy's set up to do plates. Alright, let's go over this way and put down another water pump. Maybe, well, let's go as far away from that other one as we can. Maybe over here. Craft this guy. Now let's put down, it's right next to that guy. Let's put down this huge one. Kind of want it, yeah, right angles, but I want it back a bit. And then water pipe. Okay, water 58%. Organic. Okay, ground is 6% fertile. Organic input 0. This guy needs organics. Need organics. Oh, you got a belt thing over there. All right. How can we do that? Can we make this work somehow? I would need a splitter on that, and then I would need a greenhouse, and then I would need to belt that stuff around to that guy. Bummer. Alright, let's take this guy out. This guy out. And take this guy out. And we need to build a greenhouse for this one. I need glass and more organics. 10 glass panes, 10 organics. And what we'll do is... I don't know if that guy will snap on. Probably not. Okay, craft pipe. Doesn't want to connect. Oh. Okay. I kind of don't trust that. Do you think that's actually working? I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. Have a pipe coming out this way. I think these are meant to be meant for connections, not just to place a pipe. Let's try removing this one. I'm just nervous about it. That feels better. That feels better. What I want to do is I got to get a greenhouse over here. That'll share the water. And then we'll get the cedar guy. But I need to go get glass. Tell you what, I'll be back when I got the building materials. And then we'll get this set up. Alright, I'm back. Suddenly I'm able to walk into this area further. I don't know why, but it's not hot anymore. So, yeah, I got building materials. Let's build... We're going to need actually another water pump, too. These guys put out 58 liters per second. Actually, let's look at the crafting menu. I'll show you. These guys put out... It says 100 liters per second. But this area fertilizer that we're trying to build, this guy's going to consume 100 on its own. And we need to put a greenhouse to get some organics for this area fertilizer. And the greenhouse is going to chew up some water as well, half. So we'll do the greenhouse next. That'll use this guy's water, and then we're going to have to put down another pump. So where are your organics going to come out? I want you shooting out that way, I think. And the water is not going to place where I want it to, kind of. Oh, man. Let's try that. And then we'll try and run a pipe here. Are you pretty... Okay, there's our organics. Now that's going to have to feed into our big guy. And the big guy is going to need water too. The big guy is here. You're going to need water, and you're going to need that stuff belted in. Let's try. Trying to get this to line up the way I want it. I think like that. I guess you can be a little closer. I don't know if we get all our building materials back when we deconstruct. I kind of think we don't, but I could be wrong on that. Alright, let's terraform this out a little bit. And see if we can run a belt. You over into you. Nice, I like it. And now this guy needs his own water supply, and I tried to bring some extra materials, so hopefully I'll get enough for another pump. That might be the best I can do. Pipe. And then this guy, I believe, is going to use all of that water. Okay, ground 6% fertile. Not sure why it says water 57%. Maybe the water's not entirely clean. It's only doing 57. Maybe, yeah, maybe the water's not all purified yet. Let's double check and so let's go see what our other indicators are showing. I'm about to run out of oxygen here too. Hop in and refresh on oxygen real quick. While I'm in here, let's make some food. I know I need some better food. All right. Let's see what these... I'm curious to see what the water purifier says. And I'm curious to see what our energy needs are and how we're doing on that. We put down about 9 wind turbines this episode, I believe. Okay, 75% pure. It's only got 94 to 97% of the energy it needs. This guy, I'm guessing, is still 50% fertile. Let's see what our objectives show. As far as our progress on yeah, that's climbing up finally. Oh, man. Yeah, once we get this done, and hopefully that big guy will take care of it for us, fertilize the rest that we need to meet this milestone, then yeah, we'll get this material analyzer, and with that, hopefully we'll get the steamroller, and then we can get serious maybe about building the factory and start getting away from doing handcrafting every time we need to build something. Yeah, this one, I guess it only does that much. I don't know if we should be putting another one of these down where it says ground 50% fertile. Let's go check out the other one more time. Then we'll call it an episode. I'm going to duck in here for a quick sip of oxygen. Power 97%. Extreme temperatures, it says here. Around 40% fertile. Maybe these will only take it up to 50%. Tell you what, we'll wrap this episode here. And then when we come back, hopefully we will have satisfied that mission objective. And we can move on and build that analysis machine. Doop, this guy right here. Analyze materials and throw some sulfur in there. Boom. Get better oxygen tanks and get the steamroller. With the better oxygen tanks, maybe we can build the batteries too. Oh, we're going to get a better battery too before long. Got to find uranium. It says warning high temperatures. Oh, maybe it's during the day the temperatures go up. That's kind of cool. All right, that's it for this one. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this series on Eden Crafters. Oh man, this is a pretty cool game, and oh man, has it expanded since last time I played. A very, very early version of this on the channel. I think that was back in May. But man, yeah, I want to thank Glidercat patrons and channel members for their support. As always, deeply, sincerely appreciate that support. And with that, I'll see y'all in the next one.